The Miami Hurricanes went into Texas A&M and turned Aggie land into Cane land. This is the good, bad, and ugly film review.
The good, the bad, the ugly. The good.
All right, before we get started, just to let you know, all of these videos have been demonetized by YouTube due to the footage that we use. All I'm asking is that you go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button, as well as notification bell, so you will have all of this content that comes out on this channel. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking. Miami Hurricanes stepped into Aggie land for the first round of the playoffs, and the Canes didn't have a chance. That's what they said. Here we go, man. 2nd and 4, 10:44 in the first quarter. Great throw right here, but look at the conversion of the Canes to the ball for a TFL. Here's what I love about it. Check out this very first play right here, man. Makes him miss, and then what does he do? Set the wall. Now you got the guys converging to the ball. That's what I'm loving, and that's what Corey Heatherman has done a great job with. Let's go. Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Canes. Shout out to Keontae Smith, man. Here we are, 3rd and 9, 12:24 in the second quarter. All right. So it wasn't much going on for the Canes early, but they looking to score. Here we are. Great play, great tackle right there by 24 O'Connor. Shout out to his family. I had a chance to sit next to them during this game. There we go, baby. Love it. Great right there tackle. Makes it 4th and 4. Here we go. Getting ready to kick the field goal. Looks like it's going to be nice and easy, but unfortunately for them, Ruben Bain showed up. God bless him. Ruben Bain shows up with the big mitt right here to knock the ball down. Boom, Wesley St. picks that thing up and tries to return it. You got to love this, man. The Canes were on fire right there. Defense was jumping. 4th and 3, 5:59 in the second. What you going to do, Canes? What you going to do, Canes? We're going to let the freshman phenom make it happen. I love the setup right here. Shout out to Malachi Tony on the return. I'm loving it, making guys miss. Canes blocking downfield. Look at this blocking right here. Discipline, hands up, no blindside blocks, right? Engaged in the block right here. Look at Ruben Bain, just lay off in front of him. Only thing I'm going to say right here, I believe this is Justin Scott. Bro, don't beat him to the end zone. I've seen this happen so many times. Work back and give him a block to help him. There's nobody in front of this guy except the kicker, and he's actually being blocked by somebody. So turn around and help him, dog. Don't beat him to the end zone. But unfortunately, he gets his leg tripped up right there by number 3, I believe, and Malachi doesn't get in. Again, let's take a look at it. He's going to get this angle. He has him. If Justin Scott just turns around and gets in his way a little bit early, that's an easy touchdown right there, right? A lot of people thought they didn't hit his leg. He just tripped, but he did actually hit his leg on this, and see right there, it made his legs trip behind one another. But let's take a look at it from this other cut. You'll see right here where he hits his leg right there. He's going to end up tripping his leg up, and it knocks it behind his other one, trips him up. Big play. Here we go, 4th and 4. We didn't score on that drive as well with a missed field goal. Here we are, 4th and 4, 1:55 in the second, going into halftime. But you got to love this fake punt. It would have been wide open if doggone Bryce Fitzgerald wouldn't do his job. But this man is amazing. This man is out of sight as a true freshman. Check him out. And we're going to look at the big cut of it, but great job right here by 13. That could have been a big play. Let's take a look at this. First of all, this right here should have been a big key. Both of these guys are off the ball. That means he's eligible. They're overloaded to the top. This really could have been identified prior to. And you see Bryce Fitzgerald actually talking it out. So maybe they identified it. He says, hey, I got him. He has him. He has him. I'm going to come off for the block. But watch Bryce Fitzgerald going to come here and really try to set a pick. And he's going to run the wheel route here. Bryce Fitzgerald's going to get right over the top of this deal to cut it off. So when they run the fake punt and he tries to throw it, he's right there perfectly, man. Holy smokes. Great job. Watch this. They're really trying to run it here. See that? The wheel route coming around. Bryce Fitzgerald sees it, gets over the top of it. Man, great play, because if not, that could have been very ugly. Very ugly. Oh, my gosh. 32 seconds left in the half. Let's go, Canes. What we going to do? We're going to make a big play right here, man. Let's go. Look at this huge play. Oh, great play right there to keep the chains alive, moving this down. Great throw right here by Beck. Could been a little bit in front of him. And I understand, right? You'll see the drag. As he's getting, he leads him. You see the ball right here. He's going to get over the top, but it's kind of behind him. If he could have laid it out here and he could have ran under it, this definitely could have been a big play, if not a touchdown. Oh, great catch right there, man. Shout out to the Daniels. All right, here we are. 14:37 in the third. You see it's still 0-0, man, with defensive battle out here. 1st and 10. Got to make a play. Right? Look at this. Oh, my God. This was a great play right here by Marion. Watch, he's going to stick his foot in the ground here, make him go there and spin outside. I say this all the time. If you are turned inside, you want to spin outside. Why? Because all of the help is inside. Okay? If he falls, you could definitely get some big yardage out of this. You don't want to come this way. If you stick your foot in the ground and get back outside, he's going to fall for it every time, and you're off to the races, man. Great play right here. Watch this. Let's go. 1st down, baby. Loving it. Oh, great job. Here we go, 12:41 in the 3rd down. And again, Texas A&M had a huge 3rd down defense, as you see, 1-7, and they were 3-8. So they were killing us on the 3rd down, but not so fast, my friend. Mark Fletcher put him on the stretcher. Convert this thing. Let's go. Get it down to the 10-yard line. Let's take a look at this blocking. It's looking like inside zone, but really more of a split zone or a power play. We're going to get a kick out here by Lofton. He's going to come here. He's going to fight right through this. They blocked up, leave it to the safety. Everybody else is in the wash. He doesn't matter. He's nil avoid. Let's go with it. Check it out. They go to kick out, slide right through the holla at you. Leave it up to the safety to make the tackle, man. That's what you want. Great blocking down there by Marion also. Here we are, 4th and goal, 10:44 in the 3rd. 14-mile-per-hour wind, and this was huge in the game, right? That was huge right there. The gusts were crazy, a gust up to 30 miles per hour, and I was at the game, boy. It was blowing. But anyway, Carter Davis in the building, had a chance to sit next to his parents as well. Man, here we go. Big kick right down the gut. Loving it, man. Made the game 3-0. 3rd and 17. Get off the field, Canes. That's exactly what they're about to do. That's exactly what they're about to do. Forcing this throw, and I love right here what they do. Bryce Fitzgerald again, number 13, taking this thing back to the crib. I think this dude got more interceptions than anybody in college football right now. I think he's up to about 7, and he ain't finished. But let's take a look at the pass rush and what created this. All right? I love the fact that Kane's staying in their lane. Lightfoot had a chance to sit with his mom as well. Here, he's blocked off, but what does he do? He comes back in the escape hatch. They're playing here. They're playing tough, keeping number 10 in the pocket. That's what you got to love because he can't hurt you with his feet. Force him to make the errant throw right over the top. 13 off to the races, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Great job, man. Let's take another look at it. Oh, I thought I had an end zone cut. Anyway, here we are. 1st and 10. Mark Fletcher getting this ball again. Look at the run. We got it set up. Great vision, great cut back. Make it play, and that's why you want a big body dude. He's going to pull through this. This is the only guy that can make the tackle, and he pulls through it. Fortunately, number 8 comes over for them because if not, that would have been a touchdown. 1st and 10, 33 seconds left in the 3rd. Kane still up by 3. About to head into the 4th quarter. Time to make a big play. That's exactly what happened. Look at this, man. The Canes were everywhere. God. Listen, bringing Marion off of here. You got Ruben Bain coming here. You got Mesidor working this way. Man, this guy was in a blender. He didn't know where to go. He spun all the way around. Well, you know what? Skate. Yes, sir, 4. And hold on. Let me make sure I look at this correctly. Because wasn't this the guy talking all that trash right here? Zun, number 60. He not a threat? Well, look at your quarterback, dog. Look at your quarterback. X him out, baby. Shout out to Ruben Bain in the building. All right, let's take a look at the pass rush here. I love it. They bring Marion. They're going to double here. You need some help, number 60? They're working here and here. They're going to work him, but he's going to be in a blender. He steps up. Mesidor makes him come through here, but watch this. He's going to peel off. He's going to spin back around. Watch this. Peels off. Now he has to spin back around. Marion coming. Before you know it, Ruben Bain put the pain on him. Let's go, baby. 4th quarter, 9:37, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, they looking to score inside the red zone. Let's go. Sack again, baby. Come on, man. Sack again. Let's take a look at Mesidor. This your boy Zun, number 60, that was talking that trash, wasn't he? That's number 60 talking that trash. Watch him get worked. Watch him get worked. And here's what I love about Mesidor. He takes him and works him to the depth of the quarterback, right? This is what I tell people. You can go inside as long as you work him to the depth of the quarterback. He's going to work him to the depth. He's going to step up and come here. They set the perfect mouse trap, right? Ruben Bain is going to go here. It's going to force him to step here. He's going to come and he's going to turn inside and make this sack. That's what y'all don't understand. Great job right here by the defensive line, bro. Shout out to Damian Lewis and Jason Taylor, bro. Oh, my God. Amazing. Amazing. Big time play right there. Huge play. Oh, here's a perfect cut of it. Watch Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain's going to take him up the field. He's going to work these guys over. He's going to work 60. Once he gets to the depth of the quarterback, then he's going to fold back inside. That's what you want, right? Take him to the depth of the quarterback. He's going to work him, and he's going to fold back inside to make the sack. Ruben Bain's going to come here, create pressure, so when he goes, he's going to step back up. And before you know it, here comes the sack right there by Mesidor, man. Gotta love it. Look at that. Fold 76 up. Now makes him step up. Great sack. Great sack. First and 10, 8:03 in the fourth. Tie ball game, 3-3. What we going to do with it right here, fellas? Come on, Beck. It's time to make a play. Give it to Mark Fletcher. Go straight ahead. Let's get this thing rolling, man. Mark Fletcher had 120, 30-something yards in the building. All right. I also put this up here. Shout out to Coach Hayes in the building. Shout out to Coach Hayes. This is me right here. This is where I was sitting right over here. I was sitting right off camera, man. Almost had me right there. And shout out to the O'Connor family. That's them sitting right there, man. Coach almost made it on TV, y'all. All right, here we go. First and 10, 6:03 in the game. Still a tie ball game. But again, look at the defensive pressure right here being put on. And look, we only bringing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing bringing Keontae Scott coming through here and everything, man. This is awesome, baby. This is what you want. Ruben Bain out here with 3 sacks. Her Miami Hurricane defense had 7 sacks on the night. 3rd and 6, 4:43. Get off the field, Miami Hurricanes. That's exactly what we do. Man, work this dude down. Look at Ruben Bain getting it, working this cat, and fall inside again for a sack. Marcel Reed had no idea where the Canes were coming from, man. First and 10, 4:02 left in the game. Still 3-3. Canes, you got a long way to go to get there. Here we go. Mark Fletcher, man, look at this play right here. Big run by him, taking it down the field. And look at this, what I love about it. Still fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. All right, let's take a look at this blocking. I believe I got an end zone cut of this. But I love the vision and cut back, get behind his pads. You got Daniels down there blocking downfield. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's take a look at this. You got Mabi Noah blocking here, right? You got Big Coop. You got Brockmeyer going to take him. He's going to take this thing and pop it right through here. Watch this. Marion going to get him. He's going to start block him. And now we are to the races. This safety actually saves the day. Great job, but not enough. Look at the vision right here. He sees it. He's going to cut this thing back. Good block here. Good block here. They got a nice seal here. Work him out. Start block him. Before you know it, this guy right here has to come over and make the tackle. But Mark Fletcher's going to take this thing and work it, man. You got to love this part right here, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. Look at the vision, bro. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. And shout out right here to one of the best fans in the world. That is Mark Fletcher's mom. She's awesome. We had a chance to sit close to her. She is awesome, man. Shout out to Mark Fletcher's mom, man. Much love to her, man. Yes, sir. That's her baby. She said, that's my baby. 3:05, 150 left in the game. The Canes got to make a big play. And again, the freshman phenom in the building. Here we go with the little end around. Gonna make it happen. Great blocking, great feet, great angle, great change up. Watch it. Here we go. We're gonna get this here. We're gonna get it basically outside, reach everybody. Gonna crack this dude. Fletcher's gonna come around. Lofton's gonna come around He's got to make a play. It's going to be a great job right here, man. Excellent job. Before you know it, they seal all this off and it's over with, man. Holy smokes. Great way to get in. Look at this Lofton with the great block right here. Fletcher coming here with the great block. Malachi going to come in here for the touchdown, baby. Great job. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Right in their face. Look at these dudes. Look at them. Look at him. Look at this cat. He's so hot. Look at him. He's so hot. He's like, man, I want to be a Miami Hurricane fan. Look at her. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Look at this lady. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. They can't handle the truth. Let's go. Look at this dude. He's so hot. He's so hot. He didn't even turn around and look at him, man. You got to love it. You got to love this, man. You got to love this. Here we go, man. Shout out to Davis. About to kick this thing to make it 10-3. Right up the gut, right in the end zone. Yes, sir. Let's go, Canes. Let's go, Canes. I told you, Miss Davis, he going to be all right. I promise you. He going to be good. Here we go. 3rd and goal, 28 seconds left. Aggies are looking to tie this thing up. Maybe a 2-point conversion to give them the win. But unfortunately, it don't work out that way. Watch this, man. This is a great play design, but this is a great play by our defense. Man, holy smokes. This doggone Bryce Fitzgerald, who is this guy? Let's take a look at this play. I want you to show you how it's designed. And it's a really good design by them. Watch this. So what you're going to have is he's going to come here and clear this out. He's going to run like an angle route right behind it and occupy the same zone. What I love what Bryce Fitzgerald does, he doesn't get caught up in the wash. So when this guy comes through here, right, and he runs this angle here, watch Bryce Fitzgerald step out, and then he's going to step back underneath this thing for the interception. That's what's great because you got to remember, he's going to cover his man to man. Right here underneath, I believe that's Wesley Basaint, I believe. He almost has that interception. But let's take a look at it. See, there's that angle, and he's going to come right back with it. They're going to come here to occupy underneath, and he should be open right there between the A and the S. But unfortunately, he's not. And there it is. Great interception right there. Holy smokes. Look at this. Oh, he got great ball skills, man. For a true freshman. 1st and 10, 24 seconds left in the game. Here's the best play in football. Victory formation, baby. And what I love what Carson Beck does at the end, watch this. Love it. Crowns him, dog. Huh? Golly. Great job right here, 10. Much love to you, brother. And that's it for the good. Now let's get to the bad.
The bad.
All right, here we go with the bad. If you like what I've done so far, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button right now. 3rd and 5, 13:35 in the first quarter. Canes, what you doing? Got to get off the football field. Unfortunately, Marcel Reed did a good job with his feet early, but we settled down and made a big play. As you see right here, Wesley Basaint kind of falls in open space. He give him a little juke move, all right, and he falls in space. But watch Torrey get to the ball. Unfortunately, it was a first down, like I said, and that was not a flag. That was Torrey's mouthpiece actually flying off. 3rd and 6, 11:55 in the first. Get off the field, Canes. Get off the field, right? Again, what do? We let this gentleman slip up out the pocket, right? Get a first down right there. Marquise Lightfield misses, but look at Torrey laying the wood right here, man. Get some. But I think we settled down and we really made a good play on the quarterback runs. 1st and 10, 5:29 in the first. 5:29 in the first. Here we go. What do? Still moving in the pocket. Big catch right here. All right, we got to be able to see this. Watch this. They got the drag underneath. So what does that do? That's going to occupy, and they got the dig behind it with 87. We got to be able to see that. He's got enough time. He moves in the pocket enough. Gonna catch him slipping. Easy pitch and catch, man. Easy pitch and catch. Slide, boop, right behind him. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Thomas. Flip him on his neck. 3rd and 6, 2:46 in the first. Come on, Beck. Got this play right here. I've never really been a real fan of our screen game. We do it here, but we do a bad job blocking this, right? We get here, get a guy here. I'm not a big fan of our screen game, and we try to influence block it by pulling guys, showing the run, and then throwing it back here. But unfortunately, guys are getting there too fast, faster than we can block them. Not a huge fan of it, but it is what it is. Here we go. 2nd and 6, 1:21 in the first. Still tie ball game at 0. Here we go. Again, the Kane fans. Look at it. We did a good job. And here, we got a little greedy. We got in here. We got on top. Right here, he's going to have to fold over in this escape hatch. We got too far field. We got too tight here, and it created an escape hatch for him. Now we got guys downfield. He got the first down off of this. But again, we settled down in the second half. Boom, got missing. Before you know it, easy first down for Marcel Reed, who's got the wheels to make it happen. 1st and 10, 13-19 in the second. 13-19 in the second. Big run. Play action. They're going to throw this thing downfield. Big play. Now, this is cover 2 all day long, and Poyser had to come over and make a play. Let's talk about it. They don't really show it from the beginning. As you see, O.J. Frederick is going to play cover 2, meaning he's going to sit here flat, meaning he has the flats right in this area. Poyser is showing one high, but he's actually got this half of the field, okay? He's actually got this half of the field. The play action, right, is going to bring these guys, keep these guys still, but Poyser got, I think, a little bit too eyebally back here, all right? So you got a flat defender here, right? You got a hook to curl guy here, but he has to get to half the football field. And this guy right here is just going to inside release and get down the field, okay? And you're going to get off the play action here, drop back, and he's going to throw this deep ball, man. Okay, let's take a look at this. Play action, there it is, and he lets this thing go. Huge catch, but here's what I like what Poyser did. Look at the violence in the throw. Look at, the tackle. Look at the violence in the tackle right there. Just violent, right? Ends up catching the ball for a first. Watch this. Has to bobble it. That's all his responsibility, but look at the violence right here. Actually punches it out. That should have, wait a minute, y'all. Well, he stepped out. That's what happened before the ball came out. Could have been incomplete. But anyway, or fumble. Anyway, 1st and 10, 14:03 in the third. Let's go, Canes. Little end around. Not a big fan of this play. Very slow developing. Okay, and I understand Lofton has this guy. They're hoping he's going to crash down here so he can get around, but he didn't. He actually stayed true to his rules and stay positive. So as you see, he's going to go here. He's going to stay true. He's going to come around. He's going to make a big play right there on Marion. Okay, slow developing, played it well, right? Just end up taking the TFL. 3rd and 3, 14-21 in the fourth quarter. Great job, but again, we let the escape hatch and they threw a nice easy pass for the first. As you know, we're up by 3. They're trying to push this ball downfield. These are our spies, believe it or not. These guys are spying him. They're making sure he's not doing his thing. We got to be able to cover on the back end. But when he has that much time, he could definitely make the throw. 3rd and 5, 12:46 in the fourth. Okay. Wasn't a big fan of this, and I'll tell you why. Let's take a look right here. Keontae Scott, you got to know you got help coming here from Chase Smith here, and you got a secondary force here. You have to go outside shoulder this guy. Why? Because you want him to turn that ball back to the unblocked hitter. So when you go underneath, if you don't make that tackle, it makes it harder because you got a blocker here and everybody's coming from the inside. So if you make that move and get back out here, because that's where he's trying to go, and you force him here, Chase Smith can make the tackle here. But once you go underneath this guy, he's definitely got more room to work, okay? Let's take a look at what I'm talking about. See there, you went underneath it. Now your angle is off. Could you have made a tackle? Sure. But if you were standing out here, now you could vice this guy. I'm here. Chase Smith is here. Now they're short. They would have had to punt the ball. But instead, he fights enough through to get the first down. 3rd and 10, 10:35 in the fourth. Still, Kane's still up by 3. And I want to say this. This is a great play design by them. Look where he is. He's on the hash. When they motion this guy, they know it's going to force O'Connor to widen out a little bit, and he's got to respect. Because of where they snap the ball, they snap it here. But O'Connor has to widen out because he could become the new number 1. Well, so what they do is when they do that, it creates that void right in here. And that's huge. That's great play design by Texas A&M. Watch this. See him widen out because you don't know if he's going to run the wheel route or not. So when he does that, he just curls right behind his head. So it's very hard play. Look at O'Connor. He's down here. And when he runs this, he's going to widen out. He's just going to curl right behind his head. And Marcel Reed is going to drop a dime right in here, man. Fight to get the first. That's great play design by them. First and 10, 130. Canes are up by 7. They are making a move right now. We got to be able to get off this football field, y'all. What happens? They make a huge play right here down the middle. And I put this here because, Lord, Keontae Smith, he baited it. And you talk about a game of inches. Literally, this would have been an interception to seal the game, but their tight end catches that ball. Man, this would have sealed the game right here. That would have been a huge interception. Only thing I don't like, get up off the ground, baby. You know you didn't do it. Get up and go make a play. We could put our head down later, but I ain't mad at you. I get it. Golly. Oh, that was close. Holy smokes. Here we are, first and 10, 48 seconds. They're trying to get in the score. We got to be able to get off the field, guys. Right? We got to be able to get off the field. And we end up losing a guy here in this bunch set. Let's pay attention. Here's that bunch set I always talk about, that pyramid. Always know there's a dragger. They know you in man. We got to be able to understand somebody's going to come across in this void. They're going to run him off. No big deal. Watch this. Look at this void right here. Makes an easy throw. Thank God we got team speed. We get to the football. Corey Hellerman, I appreciate you, brother, because we had a chance to fight for another down. Look at this. Get to the ball, force him, out of bounds. They didn't actually have any timeouts, to be honest. So we could have got him down. I get it, but I ain't mad at him. I understand. But we got to do a better job understanding what happens in these route concepts playing man. And look what happened. We didn't switch off. We could have played him here, and we got an in and out call here, right? We can get an in and out call. What does that mean? That means you play him man, and we play in and out on these two, okay? So whoever goes in, I got him. Whoever goes out, you got him. But what happens? Watch what happens. Everybody stays true to their man. See, he's going to stay true to his guy. He's going to come here. He's going to try to get over the top of the trash and then get beat back inside. What a play. What a play. Great play call. That's it for the bad. Now let's get to the ugly.
The ugly.
All right, here we are with the ugly. If you still with me, I know you done hit that like, share, and subscribe button by now. And if you didn't, shame on you. Go ahead and hit that thing, man. Canes in the playoffs. Let's go, baby. Here we go. 3rd and 8, 4:15. In the second, we take a sack. Let's take a look at this right quick. They're going to overload us. They're going to bring a guy here, here, and here. We got to be able to change this. I don't know this to be true, but I'm just assuming. Mark Fletcher may know he has to get the widest guy. They're going to take everybody inside, leave the guy here for him. Let's go. Let's take a look at this deal right quick. Oh, my God. 3rd and 8. Couldn't afford that sack. All right, here we go. Look at what they're showing us right here. They got two guys outside of Maui Noah. Mark Fletcher knows I got to fly wide. Why? So Maui Noah could pick him. You know he's going to come across your face. One of these guys, either he's going to do this or this, or he's going to do this and this. Both of them are not going to come outside. So we have to understand that. Carson Beck, what I would say as well, make sure you protect yourself. Let your O-line know what to do. Let Mark Fletcher know what to do so you can get this pass off. All right? There it is. We step, and here's the guy that comes wide. Maui Noah, in my opinion, did the right thing. Fletcher stayed eyes inside. Should have stayed eyes outside. We could have stepped up and then made a play. Here we are, 4th and 14, 3:37. Look at the flags, y'all. That wind was blowing hard this way. Hard this way. We got to do it. Understand this. Shout out to the Davis family. This is not an easy catch. Look at that flag blowing. I mean, easy kick. It was up. It was true. But look at where the wind takes it right here. This is the ball. It's going to come and it just bank hard right there to the left. Unfortunately, he misses it. All right, here we are with another ugly. 4th and 2, 3 seconds before the half. 3 seconds before the half. Okay, look at the gusts. They talked about the 30-mile-per-hour gusts. Look at the flags. They are blowing hard this way. We got to account for that. Maybe kick it here and let the wind take it through. I'm not sure. I'm not a kicker, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. But all I can say is we got to make those. Yeah, that was just Aaron, straight off the cut. Holy smoke. Still 0-0 ball game at the half. 4th and 7. 7-16. I hate this is not an ugly show on Ryan Davis. Again, this is a wind deal. Look at the wind. Look at the flag right here. You can't see it. It is blowing super hard this way. All right? You got to be able to account for this. And I was saying in the stand, kick it at the X and let it take it through. Come on. Let's go, baby. And he did it, and the wind dies. Watch this. Look at the wind just die. These flags were literally going this way all the way. And when he kicks it, look at the wind just die. So he compensated perfectly and hits the upright. The wind would have carried it straight through, but it dies. Holy smokes, man. And it just dies and he hits the upright. Man. All right. Texas A&M, 4th and 8. They get their opportunity, right? Look at the flags. You can't see them. They just dead now at this point, so they get a lucky chance. They kick it right down the middle to tie up the ball game, 3-3. 1st and 10, 7:20 in the 4th. Canes, what we going to do? A little play action, give it to Malachi, the freshman phenom. Unfortunately, he fumbles right here, man. Golly, great play by them. Great play by 26, that safety, pulling that thing out at the last second. I know he's fighting, trying to get first down yardage, and it happens, man. It's football. Don't be tough on yourself, 10. And shout out to Mark Fletcher, if you didn't see it, when he gave him some words of encouragement. We'll talk about it in the show, but great job, man, Mark Fletcher, man. And that's it for the ugly. There you have it, Canes fans. We did what they said couldn't be done. We beat Texas A&M. Shout out to Pat McAfee. Time to take them boots off and jump on the Cane train. You know what time it is, my man. Next, we're going to the Cotton Bowl in Dallas on New Year's Eve, and we'll be playing Ohio State. Time for the revenge tour. We owe you one, huh? We owe you one. So if you like what I've done here, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Man, had super fun at the game, but just pay me back by hitting the like, share, and subscribe button, as well as notification bell for all the latest content that comes out on this channel. And Coach Hayes will catch you at the 50-yard line. Go Canes.